Gun Talk, brought to you by Sturm Ruger & Company and by Glock.
No matter who makes the gun, for many it'll always be the Colt 45 automatic. Only when you dig deep do you realize this gun is near perfection. As with the 1911, there's more to this shooting school than you might first imagine. GUNTALK can teach you not only how to use your gun, but it can also give the history, the legend, and an appreciation for the genius that is the 1911.
The 1911 pistol, I think, is just John Browning's crowning glory.
John Browning did an outstanding job developing that firearm, and
he combined reliability, ruggedness, accuracy, and a great fight-stopping caliber, all in a flat, portable handgun.
It is the easiest pistol to learn to shoot well and to maintain proficiency without a whole lot of practice, and it's big enough to get the job done.
And that wonderful little combination there has made it, even today, 100 years later, one of the finest fighting pistols we've ever had.
In March, it'll be 100 years, March 29th, 2011, will be 100 years since the adoption by the War Department.
What other firearm has been used by the military for more than 100 years? When originally introduced, it was just a working pistol. At that time, no one knew that this design would be used in numerous wars, by law enforcement agencies around the world, in national and world competitions, and by recreational shooters everywhere.
And it's still fighting today after almost 100 years in the hands of American military special operations personnel around the world.
I guess part of the whole lore of the 1911 is that it's a great fighting gun, but really it all goes back to Jeff Cooper, doesn't it?
Yes, sir, it does. He was the founder of the modern technique of the pistol. He's the one that started promoting real gunfighting techniques, and based on the 1911 pistol.
So in 1976, Jeff came over here and he bought the core property for GUNTALK, and he put GUNTALK Ranch together.
Jeff Cooper is universally credited with creating the 4 rules of gun safety.
Just about every military rifle range, pistol range around the world, American military, our 4 rules are posted, and it all came from Jeff Cooper and his development, codification, if you will, of the modern technique of the pistol.
You trained with Jeff Cooper.
Yes, sir, I did have the opportunity to train with him a few times, and it was like a lifetime experience.
The combination of a large caliber bullet, manageable recoil, and a design that almost anybody could master with training convinced Colonel Cooper that the 1911 platform was nearly perfect.
It was a large bore pistol, and it had plenty of power.
Power, but it's more than that. It's accuracy too, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. You can tune them up to where they're more accurate than any other pistol out there.
But you were telling me earlier that the 1911 is not only customizable, and of course there's an awful lot of custom gunsmiths out there who do that, but it's a gun that you should actually customize. Why is that?
One thing you want to do is make sure it fits your hand, so that might require a few modifications.
Well, show me what you've done with yours.
Here, I've got small hands, short fingers, and that type stuff.
Okay.
So I've got the beaver tail with the bump on the back of it to make sure when I grip it, I'm disengaging that. It's got a low mount thumb safety here, so my thumb can stay on top of the safety.
Because you want your thumb on top of that safety the whole time.
Yes, sir, even while you're shooting.
Right.
It's got an extended mag release, which makes it a little bit easier for shorthand people to work.
Right.
And then it's also got the short trigger on it there, which they come in short, medium, and long. So you get a trigger that fits your hand size.
And you can put thinner grips on it to fit small hands too.
Yes, sir, exactly. Thin or thick according to what you need. And the key is it's got to fit your hand so that you can operate it properly.
Later, Tiger goes through the functions of the 1911. Plus, he shares his shooting tips, which work with just about any pistol.